Hey dolls and gents, I am finally back with a new get ready with me video for you guys. I'm so excited. I am using the Colourpop Sweet Top Pressed Powder Palette. I have been dying to use this ever since I received it in PR. You've got some bomb matte shades in here, some shimmer shades, but I was most excited about these pressed glitters, and yes, they go on to the lid very good. I thought that I would have to use my fingers because that's typically what I have to use for this, and that's really hard to do with these long nails, but you can actually use these with a brush, which I think is really bomb. The price point on this palette is bomb. So if you have this palette, pull it out. If you don't have this palette, I would recommend that you go get it. This video is not sponsored whatsoever. I did switch up my lip color. I initially used the Colourpop So Juicy Plumping glosses, but these literally have very little pigmentation. So my natural lip color was shining through. So I basically used it like it was a plumping gloss and just used it to plump my lips up, even though I really don't need that. But that's pretty much what I used it for because I didn't like how sheer it was. So I'm actually wearing MAC Spite lip gloss mixed with the Revlon Super Lustrous lip gloss in Sky Pink. Y'all know that I am obsessed with this combination. I've clearly used so much of this one. This one is pretty much gone. I have to get some more from MAC. It's like my favorite lip gloss ever in life. If they ever discontinue that, I'm gonna literally cry. Like, y'all know I love it so much. But this combination on the lips is just so bomb. I know so many of you have tried it for yourself and you love it too. You can also do this combination with MAC's Bittersweet Me. If you want a lip that's a little bit darker than this, then Bittersweet Me is the next best thing. I almost forgot to mention, your girl is wearing a blush. Yes, a blush. When is the last time that I wore blush? I think I'm back into it, y'all. So this is crazy. I'm back into blush. So I know y'all are gonna ask about my hair as well. I finally have raw Indian hair back, and my current supplier is the bomb. I am wearing our raw Indian 26-inch lace closure wig, and these units are done by machine. So they're done on a sewing machine. This is currently the only unit you can get on our website that is done by the sewing machine. So it is stupid flat and very full. There's 4 bundles in here. And the hair is still a little bit damp from me wetting it earlier. I showed y'all on Snapchat. But yeah, this is like perfect vacation hair, get up and go when it's warm outside, because you can just put water in this hair and that's it. You don't need any product. So if you're interested in checking out this hair, I will leave a direct link for you guys down below. There are a limited supply available, so once they're sold out, I will have to make some more for you guys. I also want to say thank you so much for all of your positivity on my last video. It was something really different for me. Y'all know how private I am, but I really appreciate y'all just coming and not judging, and y'all letting me do my thing on this channel, whether it's beauty or other stuff. I really appreciate all of your continued love and support. So thank you so much for that. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, you need to click that subscribe button because I got some heat coming for you guys, okay? And if you want to see how I created this full look from start to finish, bare face to beat face, y'all know what to do. Stay tuned. All right, let's get into this look, y'all. I'm first starting off with my brows today. I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony. I love this stuff. It's so good. I like using this on the outer 3/4 of my brow, and then I will take a spoolie and distribute the product towards the inner portion of the brow. That way it doesn't get too harsh and too dark on that inner corner. Next, we're going to carve out our brows with concealer. I'm using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC50. I love the consistency of this because it's a very thick concealer and it's perfect for carving out the brows. I also am going to use this as an eyeshadow base today and to conceal the darkness on my eyelids. So I like really packing this on, and then we'll go in with the powder after just to set everything nice. If you prefer to use an eyeshadow primer, you can go ahead and do that step here. I just prefer to use concealer as an eyeshadow primer majority of the time because it's a great eyeshadow primer and it also conceals any darkness that may be on the eyelids, and it gives you a nice, fresh, perfect canvas. So I do like to go in and set the concealer with the powder just so that it stays put and doesn't crease. I'm using the Sasha Cosmetics Camouflage Setting Powder in Buttercup. All right, let's get into this eyeshadow. I'm going in with the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette, and I'm first using the shade West Side, which is a really nice medium matte brown. I am using this as a transition shade. I'm going to be applying a few more shades into the crease. This is going to help just blend everything out. If you go in with the transition shade first, it just makes life a whole lot easier. Next, we're going into the same eyeshadow palette and we're using the shade ICYMI, which is a nice terracotta brown, pretty much a nice orangey brown color, and it's matte, and we're applying this directly into our crease area. So you're going to blend this up into the transition shade as well. Next, we're going to take the shade Feel Free, which is a nice matte chocolate warm tone brown, and we're going to apply this directly in that outer V to deepen up the crease of our eyes. So you can go as heavy here as you want. This is just about the type of depth that you want and how dramatic you want your eyeshadow to look. Now for the fun part, we're taking this glitter shade from the same palette. It's called Early Morning, and we're tapping this on the inner 3/4 of the lid. So this shade does apply really great with a brush, which I was really shocked about because normally you do have to use your fingers with pressed glitters, but their formula on this is super bomb. Next, we are going to do a little wing with the Wet n Wild Mega Liner in black. This stuff is really inexpensive, but I really like it. So if you have been on the hunt for a bomb liquid liner that doesn't break the bank, try this baby out because I really like it. And it dries down matte. It doesn't have a shiny finish. Next, I am applying the CoverGirl Lash Blast Active Mascara. This brought me back. Like, remember when everyone used to use the Lash Blast Mascara? It's still actually really good. Now it's time to move on to the face. I'm starting off with my Smashbox Primer Water. Y'all know how much I love this stuff. It's so good. Next, I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape Pore and Prime Balm. This is my second primer. I'm trying to determine if I like this as much as the smoothing primer because I ran out of that and I'm still trying to figure that out, but I'll let y'all know. So I went back to an oldie but bomb foundation. This is the Lancome Tint Idole in the shade 520 Suede W. I forgot how much I love this foundation. This is going to definitely be my summer foundation because it feels lightweight on the skin, but you still get a medium to full coverage. It's just a wonderful color, wonderful formula, and it lasts on the skin, I swear, like all day long. I don't have any issues whenever I wear this foundation. It's so good. Next, we are going to contour with the Black Radiance Foundation Stick in Espresso. I love this shade and just the consistency of this. I'm also using it to carve out my nose. And I like doing this with a brush rather than applying the product to the nose. I've been doing that recently and I really enjoy the way that that looks. So just blending everything out really nice. I do like doing my contour before my highlight. I feel like it helps to just like buff and blend everything out really great. I also go back and forth between my foundation brush to contour and to highlight just to help buff everything out and make it look seamless into the skin. So if you like don't really wear makeup like that, highlighting and contouring just puts back the dimensions back into your skin because all of your face when you're not wearing makeup is not one color. So this just adds that depth and dimensions back because foundation can make your skin look really flat. Now it's time to highlight. I'm using my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in the shade D35 Neutral. I first apply this underneath my eyes, then I go on top of my lip, my Cupid's bow, my chin, my forehead, and also the center of my nose. I do like blending this out with a damp black beauty blender. This is the Pro one, and I do squeeze out all the excess water, so it's just the slightest bit damp, but it does make a big difference in blending. So I do go back and forth between my beauty blender, my foundation brush, and on my nose area, I am also using the same brush that I use to apply the contour, just to help everything just blend flawlessly. I want my foundation, my highlight, and my contour to all be blended together. Next, I'm gonna bake underneath my eyes with the Sasha Cosmetics Camouflage Setting Powder in Buttercup. This is the same shade that I used to set the concealer on the eyelids earlier. So I'm just baking underneath the eyes today, and I do like to leave the powder on for about 5 minutes. And in the meantime, we are going to go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting powder in Mellow Yellow. It does have a deep yellow shade and it looks great on deeper skin tones. And I just love the way that it adds that extra like pop of highlight to my skin. So I've been using this. It's been a minute since I used this product, but I was looking back at one of my old videos like, yo, my skin looks good as heck. Like, what am I doing different? And it was that. Next, we're going to set our entire face with a powder. I'm going in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Deep Dark. Now it's time to sweep away that excess baking powder, and then we are going to go back in with the Anastasia highlighting powder in the shade Mellow Yellow, and we're packing this underneath the eyes to add extra brightness there as well. I told y'all I love this stuff. Like, I don't know why I stopped using it, but this is bomb. No look is complete for me without bronzer. I'm going in with my Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in Deep 4. I'm applying this to my cheekbones, underneath my jawline, also my forehead, and then I will be applying it to the nose area. I think I forgot to record that part though. For highlight today, I'm going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills That Glow Kit in the shade Golden Bronze, and I'm applying this to the highest parts of my cheekbone, above my cupid's bow, the bridge, the center of my nose, and the tip of my nose. For lips today, I wanted to try something new. I'm going in with the Colourpop So Juicy Plumping Gloss in the shade Roundabout. It was a little bit lighter than what I was initially expecting. Not lighter in the sense of the shade, but lighter in the sense of the gloss is very sheer. So I went in with the shade Beachwood after, and the shade was still just as sheer. So I'm like, you know what? It's just the product. Now it's time to apply eyeshadow on our lower lash line. I'm going back into that ICYMI shade, which is the first shade that we use in the crease. And we're applying this just to the lower eyelid. And then I'm also going to be going back into that Feel Free shade, and I'm applying this in the outer corner just to deepen it up a bit. Now I'm going to accentuate my almond eye shape with this eye pencil. This is the MAC Kohl Power Eye Pencil in the shade Feline. This pencil is a very dark black and it glides on very smooth. It's a bomb one. Next, I'm applying the CoverGirl Lash Blast Active Mascara to my bottom lashes. Y'all know how I feel about mascara on my bottom lashes. I love to apply it nice and thick, especially when I'm wearing false lashes. I like an even balance, so I always apply mascara here. Y'all, I cannot believe that I'm actually applying blush in this look. When is the last time that I actually wore blush? But this is the Colourpop Never Been Kissed Super Shock Cheek. It is a matte blush and it's super pigmented and so pretty. I know. Don't kill me, but I'm wearing a pair of my lashes and my line launches officially in August. I want to give a big thank you to all of you who purchased during our pre-launch the bomb lashes. Oh my gosh. Y'all know those are my faves, but these will be launching in August. So hopefully y'all can wait until then. So the last and final step is basically bathing your face in Max Fix. Thank y'all so much for watching this video to the very end. If you enjoyed it, please do not forget to give your girl a big thumbs up. And I will be sure to catch y'all in my next video. Also, if you have not already checked out my last video, y'all know what the drill is. it's gonna be right here. And if it's not right here, then act like you see it and don't judge me, okay? Because I know some of you are like, girl, it's no video box here. I don't know why some of you see the video box and some of you don't. That's still a mystery to me. But if you don't see the video here, just go to my channel and click the last video and it'll take you straight to it.